Well, I'm up and all, so.
Alright. It's like... Just waiting for the clicks.
This is me shuffling stuff about on my screen.
Okay. Gotta figure out where to put my mic properly. So, Gavin, what'd you have for dinner?
Just some toast. I'm not hungry today.
Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be Monster Hunter. He's gonna be wishing he had a granola bar. Did you ever get those?
I mean, again, we have them. I just haven't tried them.
There we go. Alright. Well, for lunch, I actually had something somewhat different. Because Wawa was closed. They had a piece of cardboard in the window. It said, "Sorry, we're closed." I'm like...
They run out of WoW?
Nice. I'm like, I don't know. Is it because maybe their power's still up from that snowstorm or something? That seems impossible, but... I mean, they're Wawa.
Maybe not. Something got damaged.
Maybe. But,
Or if, like, the snowstorm delayed, like, delivery of ingredients while they're out of food, then can't make anything. So
well, I mean, it's like 45 degrees Fahrenheit again, which is essentially warm and comfy. Despite there being a giant, or like the biggest snowstorm of the year 2 days ago. So, the weather is not right.
No. It'll probably never be right again.
Like, all the snow is, basically melted. So, it's almost as if it never happened. But yeah, maybe something broke.
But, like, we had like a fairly comfy, what is it? Fairly comfy snowstorm. So we got hit, like the entire UK got hit with one. Even got a name, storm something or other. Forget what. But you know, like Northern Ireland barely got hit by it, so it's like, well, whatever. The weather is like been consistently just cold, but gradually like getting less wet as we progressed further away from the storm's end. So that's something.
Yeah, I noticed there were like no cars in the driveway around lunchtime, and I'm like, isn't that odd? I find that odd. Dolan, you find that odd, and that's why. So, like, well,
I see.
It's not a good time. So instead, I'm like, well, I could have pizza flatbread again. But I remembered I have mozzie sticks, so I had some of those. It wasn't really a good time, though, because I rarely have those things, and I think that I ate like a part of the thing that was on the pan that like stuck to the pan because it hasn't been properly cleaned, which is fine because I thought it was monster. What's the sauce name? Like tomato sauce or whatever.
I don't know.
So,
I guess it would just be tomato sauce.
if I need to evacuate my stomach sometime during the stream, we'll know why. Yeah. I ate some old, gross, what's it called? Non-stick plate residue. And there weren't enough mozzie sticks to satiate my normal lunch. So I'm like, well, what else do I have? So I just ate a bunch of shit, and I hope it's good for the, the Salmon Run Monster Hunter combo stream we've had going.
Well, here's hoping.
Because if not, I'm gonna die. I mean, I have granola bars and shit, so yeah, just in case.
Backups.
I may need to go back, need to go down for what's it called? For water refills, though.
Let's see. Well, I mean, it's alright. At least that's just something you can solve quickly. It's not you dying.
God, I wish. Oh, that's gonna be annoying.
What is?
Rain cloud.
Ah. Nope.
Gushers. Woo!
call up this end.
Oh. Well. It's probably the one at shore then. Nope. So that means it's the one at piers. Nice. It is not, so it's probably the one up here. Yep. Except I fell, because that's a thing that happens. Well. Ascar, don't pretend that you found it. I found it. That we aren't going to capitalize on it, because...
I mean, I can't really, because I have a sniper rifle.
Well, the sniper was a little bit good for hitting the Goldie, at least.
I mean, I hit him from a distance, but I can't, like, capitalize on it more than, like, one shot at a time.
Is that really what I sound like when I say this way on this wave?
What do you mean? That's what they all sound like. All the boy ones,
I
anyway.
hate their voices so much.
Sometimes I wonder if there's any aspect of this game that you do.
I was watching you playing Splatoon 2 single player, and it reminded me how much I hate the music in single player too. I'm gonna fucking blow my brains out.
Yeah, I don't have enough.
We do have enough.
Wait. I couldn't get them there in time. We can't get them there in time.
Well, not my fault. It's called map awareness.
Oh, this is an actual functional sniper rifle this time.
What was the other one? There's so many non-functional ones that I get them mixed up.
The GoTuber. I guess some people can use it, but I fucking hate the Swiffer just because it's perilously short-ranged, even if it does charge quick.
I'm gonna be honest, the GoTuber's the worst one. At least for Salmon Run.
It depends if you count the Bamboozler as one.
I like the Bamboozler more than the GoTuber. Because even if it's short range and the charge is stupid, like, at least it charges.
Yeah, it charges quick.
Whereas the GoTuber isn't even that far range and it's like the longest one to charge. It's like, yeah, your mechanic there isn't really working or being fun here, so
Yeah,
please leave.
It's functionally useless in this move.
And die.
I just noticed the giant lumps of corn on that, like, thing out there.
Just now?
Yeah, just now.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm actually only noticing that there's giant food items on each of those. I've never paid attention before.
Your eyes have never drifted at all?
No, they've never wavered in all my years of service.
Have you noticed the thing that's on fire at least?
I noticed that, yeah. I kind of wonder why it's on fire.
Cause, oil rig. There we go. Oh shit. I held the button for a little too long. I got penalized. Oh jeez, I gotta go this alone now. Alright. Oh, come on, dude. Worth it. Because I made it out. But even if I didn't make it out, it would have been worth it.
Oh, that flying piece of shit just turned away from me.
This person's trying to steal my mojo. I don't like it.
Mojo or Moho?
I mean, are they not the same?
I don't know.
I don't even know what moho is. I just...
Just need to climb this goddamn wall, goddamn. Jesus.
Wow, we almost didn't make it that, that time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I never noticed. At least the torpedoes disappear when the time runs out.
Sometimes it's slammed down anyway. I think it's like it depends where they are when the timer is up.
What the? We didn't finish the job here. I can't be expected to do that. No, don't do that. Nice. Nice.
I decided I don't particularly like grades in levels. At least not when they're centered around like a whole point like this.
Yeah, nor do I. Honestly though, they're still better than pads. I hate pads.
What are the paths?
Like the surfaces, usually ramps that you can't ink on at all.
Ah.
And it's like, at least with the grates, it's like you can see that there's a function for it to be there. Because you can't swim, you can't ink it, etc. And like you can go down to a lower level usually. But
yeah.
With pads, it's like, why isn't this an inkable surface? It doesn't make any sense. Just choke point, blah blah blah. Yeah, but still. I hate you.
I never really see them used as choke points, honestly. I just see them as, here's a part to get annoyed at.
It's like they're used on ramps. Oh, man. They're used on ramps, like, to get to spawn and stuff. Mostly, yeah. I see. But they're in Shifty Station a whole lot. Which is what contributes to my hatred of every single one of those stages. Actually, speaking of, I didn't even know or notice what the new Shifty Station was. And
I haven't seen it. I won't find out until I play it.
Until I play it, he says. You didn't even vote last time.
So I didn't want to. I voted on this one. I don't play this one.
That's like the, it's like when you don't get materials that are right there in Monster Hunter.
Because I don't have any reason to. I don't care.
SMH my head. I want you around, buddy.
Like right now, the only thing I technically need is like Teostra and Daora stuff. That's just because like there's a set of dual blades I'm interested in. But...
Ow. Oh no. No one's gonna kill that moss now.
I mean, I'm going to try to, but it depends if I live. I tried to turn around and hit you, but then, you know, sniper.
Where'd the moss go?
It's pretty much right there somewhere. Why am I being hit? There's a tank, of course.
Of course. Please tell me that hit, please. Oh, I tried.
This is like a stupid amount of bosses.
Oh my god, stop.
Like, this is a stupid amount of enemies in general, like what the hell.
I can't get back to the basket.
We've met the quota.
Oh, okay, good. I was too busy trying to fucking make it. Yeah, that was bad. I had bomb rush, even if I noticed my, my thing. Here's a part of the map no one ever goes to. $62. Wars heck.
I mean, ostensibly, starting with higher pay grade should make this take a bit quicker.
Yeah, thinking
I'm
on
not
it.
sure. I'm not sure it actually does in practice, but we'll see. I feel like it's a trick.
Salmon runs are gonna be 45 minutes now. I mean, maybe they just made it harder or decreased the amount of points you get.
Yeah, probably. I'm pretty sure it's decreased the amount of points. They've done that without saying, and it's just cause.
Bouncing. I find it hard to believe that you didn't see the corn because it's like right there when you're player one.
I'm never player one.
No, you were player one for a time.
Oh, that time so long ago I don't even remember it.
Do you prefer Mario or Luigi?
I mean, generally Mario. Like, if you're talking like in a game where they have differing abilities, it depends how they are. But usually, I just prefer the standard comfortable jump rather than any tricksy bullshit.
But Luigi's jump is the comfortable jump.
Nah, it's tricksy bullshit. The way he fidgets always throws me off.
I like how he does the stingray this. Oh, how he does the foot kick thing when he jumps in some games.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that fidgeting throws me off. It's like, is he going faster or what? Like it fucks with me.
No, Gavin, Toad is the fast one.
Like it doesn't matter what the actual function is. It just looks like he's like moving differently, and that fucks off my ability to judge where I'm gonna
Well,
land.
he's technically moving different ways, and he's jumping higher. Ah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like in terms of like how his feet are, like what momentum he has, and how he's gonna land.
Well, he's floatier as well. If I recall.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Like just the animation always like felt off-putting.
It's like Yoshi. You learned it from Yoshi. Except Yoshi came afterwards, but whatever.
Yeah. So really, the entire species of Yoshi learned it from him.
I mean, maybe that's just how jumping works in Mario. Like, Mario could achieve the heights Luigi jumps if he just did the kick.
He doesn't need to, though.
Maybe Mario's a traditionalist, and he's like, I'm not gonna do that shit. That's not how jumping works. Not in my day. Could do the lay funny Vine Sauce Mario voice.
Dare I ask what that is?
It's just, you know. I think it's, I don't know which cartoon it was or whatever. Oh, it was, there were two Mario Bros. Cartoons. The one with Mama Luigi, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's that Mario voice, essentially.
Oh, okay.
This sweet dinosaur giving you problems, brother? Don't worry. I'll fix them for you.
Wild first beat the shit out of a tiny baby.
That's what he was gonna do, though, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Now I know how a meatball feels. That may be the most iconic line in television history.
I'm pretty sure it's not.
What's the most iconic line in television history?
Probably like just any given line out of The Simpsons.
Ah, yes.
Like genuinely any given line.
The classic, I am evil Homer.
There are so many lines from that show that people just know sometimes without even knowing it comes from that show. Just because it's been referenced or used or called but just one alive by everything else.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Lord.
They've definitely like massively increased either the amount of bosses or the amount of just general enemies. This is ridiculous.
What this weapon set isn't that good, like you said.
I mean, like, that's there, but like I definitely feel like a considerable uptick in the amount of bosses. Their ability to ink shit is just fucking mad. Cause not like the set like while it's bad for fighting isn't too bad at inking. We're still struggling to try and keep up.
Oh, inking's my forte. I can do that. I am support. Wow, that probably didn't even reach. Help! Oh, come on, dude.
Everywhere I step, there's just always like some cunt right behind me attacking me.
Yeah.
No matter where I am, how far away I am from the current spawning hole, just always one appears.
It's another sniper. Oh, the squeaky stealer got him. There's some eggs by
I would
the
love
rates
to.
if you want 'em.
I'm kind of currently struggling to stay alive. Currently the most favorite thing by the snipers, apparently.
Too alive. Wow, yeah, this has been consistently not very good.
Yeah, no, like, like, look at this. There's been a massive uptick in the amount of fucking bosses there are.
I mean, I don't know, it might just be now, though. Considering the last few
It's
times
probably
were
like
that bad.
it's probably been the pay grade or something like that, but
Yeah, I got nothing. Do I got nothing? Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing.
I guess I could mention, because you mentioned my Splatoon 2 videos earlier. At some point this week, ages ago, I like streamed Alpha Protocol. Because me and David did this thing on our channels called Bargain Bin Suffer, where we just bought a bunch of games cheap as shit out of CEX, like pre-owned secondhand. And it's usually ones that are like universally regarded as mediocre at best or fucking terrible at worst.
What the heck is CEX?
It's like basically our local like electronics focused, I guess, like second-hand shop, pawn shop. I don't know what you want to call it.
That's probably
You go
not
there, you
Best
trade.
Buy.
No. You basically, people trade their shit in there and then they just sell it back on. Not the best, as you might expect, but you know, they're still better than like fucking game for prices.
And maybe even
Do chance at
quality.
arms sometimes, but honestly, yeah. They actually they either match or surpass game for like actual quality of the boxes and shit.
Of the boxes.
But they also have like this policy: if you're trading in hardware, like they don't give you anything right away, because they take it and like give it like 2-3 hours to test it, make sure it all works, everything's there. Then they'll actually like accept it and work.
Oh, I think a squeaky stealer got away with an egg.
Which is a bit more than what game will do sometimes.
Please don't leave this guy over here. I'm trying to snipe this thing. Oh my god. Too alive. I can't. Worth it.
Probably like the best inkjet I'll ever put in my life.
Nope.
But yeah, like we would buy like shit games that are like dirt cheap, and like, you know, the idea was play them, see if they actually like match critical reception. Are they worse than, better than? And that was what the Alpha Protocol was. I'm gonna be doing that again sometime this week on a stream for a game.
I don't even know what that game is, honestly.
Like, I'll say this, you'll know the moment I like say what it is. You'll be like, oh.
I don't know.
But
I'm kind of an idiot.
no, like if I tell you the game's name, you immediately be like, oh.
What, Alpha Protocol?
Not Alpha Protocol, no. I already did that.
I'm confused.
It's Knack.
Oh, I see what you mean. You did Alpha Protocol, and you're talking about the one you're going to do after.
Yes, I'm talking about the one I'm gonna do.
I thought you were saying that you, were doing Alpha Protocol still.
I guess I do genuinely do to speak French to people because they never understand me.
I mean, to be fair, it is the worst wave.
This is going better than any of the other waves have gone so far.
Let's see, wave 2. It's because I have a Luna Blaster.
I have a gal, so I can just strut into the horde. Except when that happens.
Oh, here we go. Here's where it all goes downhill.
It's fine. It's
Maybe
fine.
even literally.
Well, it would have been fine if they got me up way quicker. But whatever.
Wow. No, I didn't have to get you up.
No, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the person dead in front of me.
I should have gone for that egg actually, but whatever.
It was actually one of the better waves.
Oh yeah, I have to do
Yeah,
PS
so-
Plus. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah, for Bloodborne.
And whatever that
I'm also just gonna... No, I'm gonna tell you outright, don't bother with the other one. Shit.
What is it?
Ratchet and Clank, the PS4
Oh,
remake.
right, yeah.
It's like, it's actual dog shit, don't even bother.
Didn't I link you that thing?
I had already watched
Yeah.
it by the time you linked it, so... I already followed that guy. But you know that video's dead on it, it's absolute dog shit. David, in fact, did a full stream of it for our channel. Like, the entire game, 5 hours. He wasn't even trying to speedrun it. And half of that time was spent watching cutscenes.
The movie.
It's actual dog shit. I don't even know why they did that to the series. But it's a pretty good, like... pretty good thing to use for, like, the analysis of, like, just, you know, the creative dead end that Hollywood is. And really... most cinematic slash... I guess, like, AAA game development. It's just hard dead end they can be and hard soulless. So if you're getting Bloodborne, that means you must intend to try it at some point,
I mean,
right?
who knows, right? Unlike you, I get things just in case. Oh god. That worked. Ah! God, I thought I died.
I feel, I will say generally, like, while, you know, it's obviously not the same game at all. If you have, like, the brain from Monster Hunter, you're pretty much alright for Bloodborne.
I don't know about that one.
Oh, I know about that one. You'll be alright.
Does Bloodborne have a stick that I can pole vault off of and spin around the top of an enemy?
Well, Dark Souls 3 has that. Bloodborne doesn't.
Well, I think we know what game's better. How many enemies in Dark Souls are just man?
Depends on the game. Dark Souls 1, not like, you know, a fair amount, like, it's not like enough that you'll notice it and go like, oh, this is shit. Dark Souls 2, down there, everything is just a man in armor. Like, fucking everything. Like, almost all the bosses are just man in armor as well. Dark Souls 3 strikes closer to 2, but isn't as bad. And Bloodborne, like, the amount of just human people drops off very fucking quick.
Okay, because there was like one guy in Bloodborne that I saw, and that was the only one I really saw. I don't even know if it was a boss or just some guy in a hallway. Yeah, the only other thing I know is Tree Man. Actually, that's not true. I did watch some like Dark Souls 1 just to try it again. Didn't work. God damn it.
What didn't work?
Watching Dark Souls 1.
Ah, okay.
I think I got to Butterfly boss and then I'm like, okay, I'm done. Not because Butterfly boss was particularly bad, it just, you know.
I don't know.
So yeah, I'm not really feeling it. I don't even know if it is Butterfly boss.
And there is a butterfly boss early on. So
I mean, better boss design than Monster Hunter World, I'll tell you that much. Give me a Butterfly boss. Instead of Rathalos 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, I'll try my dangest here. Nope. Alright, here we go. Round 3. I wouldn't have hit it anyways.
I almost thought you were going to say, oh man, I did it.
Wow, another one. My favorite. What the fuck? Oh, there's one that went through. Okay. I see now. Oh, there's another one there though, so maybe not.
I tried it, but fucking...
Hey, can this guy stop being a fucking dick? How many bosses in Shadow of the Colossus are just man?
Like 3.
I was gonna say I'd have to imagine 0. I guess that's probably
Well, I mean, like,
giant, aren't you?
I'm kind of like giant humanoid.
Yeah, okay,
you know?
yeah, not that.
Yeah, no, but you're just like on regular dudes, no. They're all giants. There's 3 that are like humanoid shape.
I think I've seen the second to final boss, maybe. I don't know if there's a boss progression or not, but I've seen that one, and I saw Sandworm from Legend of Zelda. That's about all I've seen of Shadow of the Colossus. What's the name of that boss in Zelda? Starts with a G, I think.
I mean, it has different names. It depends on which one you're on.
Why the heck does it have different names?
Because there's like different variants of the same creature
Alright,
across the series.
the best one. What's the name of the best one?
I don't know which one that is.
Just take a guess.
Probably the one in Wind Waker, which is like Moldera.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it. That's the one I want.
And that's primarily because of the music one.
Yeah, bro. And then the shadow version of the music later on. Oh no! It somehow survived except my brother because it's flying. You use the hook shot on the other one to pull out its tongue.
What's the other one?
Isn't there another one you mentioned?
Oh my god, what do you mean, like the worm bosses?
Yeah.
I mean, again, it depends on the game. You do in like Wind Waker, you don't know all of them.
That's probably why Wind Waker's the best one.
Nah.
Maybe it's because Wind Waker's the best Zelda game.
It's really not.
Alright, Breath of the Wild is 10 out of 10.
No.
I still have to play that.
I think for me, like 3D wise, it's honestly probably Twilight Princess for me.
Wow.
Because it felt like a more expanded, more refined Ocarina of Time.
Well, you're right. It is on the GameCube, so.
And like Ocarina of Time was like, you know, up there still. It's like it's a fantastic 3D one. I never did play Majora's Mask though.
Heinous. That's actually kind of unbelievable to me.
I mean, I never had it as a kid. I have it on 3DS, just never got around to it.
Wow. All the Zelda heads. There's everyone but me when you think about it. I played Majora's Mask. I mean, technically I played Majora's Mask. Technically I played like every Zelda game when you think about it, but for approximately...
You mean you've watched them?
No, for like approximately an hour at most. Let's see, in Twilight Princess as a kid, I made it to the beginning of the Monkey Temple, and then stopped.
That's... okay.
Majora's Mask, I don't even remember. It's all a blur now, because I've watched it so much. But that's a good watch, let me tell you. But the time aspect fucked with me too much as a kid, I think. I'm like, I don't get this, I don't like it.
I didn't actually know it existed until much later, and I was like, oh, I didn't know that one was like real? What the fuck?
I think I mentioned it before. I think the main reason why I wasn't really a fan of Zelda as a kid is because you had to actually talk to people. Whereas in Mario, you kind of had to do that too, in a way.
Sunshine you did.
Yeah, but I had the strategy guide, so. I love that strategy guide. Actually, I love the Super Mario strategy guide. That was like my...
I mean, that's not surprising because it's pure Mario.
The best. Oh shit, well that sucks. Oh, we're behind by 7.
I'm like literally cannot move. Like I look like I immediately got respawned and then the missiles come down and make the entire ground green. I just cannot walk. It's like... And I shoot, they make it grow orange and immediately another one lands, makes it green again.
It's a bad session.
This is just fucking terrible. Well, hang on. Like, you didn't like Zelda because you had to talk to people, but you loved Paper Mario.
Yeah.
How?
Because I didn't talk to everyone.
But you need to talk to people to progress. You don't need to talk to everyone in Zelda.
I had the strategy guide. And then from there, the gameplay. Well, the strategy guide and neighbors.
Didn't you also play Pokemon as a kid?
Yeah.
And you somehow couldn't play Zelda?
Yeah. Because, you know, Pokemon. There's the Pokemon in it. Zelda doesn't have Pokemon in it. What's keeping me there? Link? Nope, not yet. We haven't reached that point in time yet. And I mean, even then, it's like N64 Zelda. He's not keeping me there even during that time period. Like I always say that Sapphire is basically my first Pokemon game because that's the earliest I remember. But like, I have one singular memory of like going to my brother's like field day at his school or something, and I had a Game Boy and Pokemon Red in it, and that's all I remember. So I had to have played that game first. That's all.
My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue, which I got as a birthday present. And I was like, oh, this is fucking amazing. Because I'd been watching the TV show as well, and it's like, once I got the game, it was like, yay.
Well, that reminds me, did you see that the Yu-Gi-Oh movie's coming back to theaters?
The recent one?
The old one.
The old one?
Like, the one where Yugi and Kaiba go to hell or something. I forget what actually happens there. They have a big showdown.
The Pyramid of Light.
It's in a, like, shiny white pyramid, I think, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
okay, it's Pyramid of Light.
Yeah, that sounds about right, because they were fighting in a pyramid of light. But
what do you know?
I remember my mom taking me to see that, and she sat and watched it, and I'm getting, like, secondhand embarrassment every time that movie.
I did the same, but I never got secondhand embarrassment because I was, like, fucking entranced.
I mean, I don't think I got secondhand embarrassment as a kid, because I'm like, this is the coolest shit, but, like, now that I'm an adult, and I think about it, I'm like...
Now that my mom, like, talks about it, she was like, that was, like, fucking hell on earth, and then she says the only thing worse than that was a Powerpuff Girls movie.
I did the point thing.
Me and my sister see that because my sister wanted to see it.
I was a closet Powerpuff Girls watcher as a kid because it was a girl show.
I wasn't closet because like, it was just on Cartoon Network, and I was like, fuck it, let's watch it, it's a cartoon.
I mean, I would like watch it, but I would like kind of...
I mean, hell, I watched like Sailor Moon occasionally as a kid, no one better than that.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that as a kid, I'm pretty sure.
Like my parents didn't give a shit.
It's like, if it was on, I would watch it, because I liked it, but then if, like, someone walked in the room, I would change the channel back to, what, like, Nickelodeon, or whatever.
I didn't have a phase like that until I was, like, 13 to, like, early 16, and then I began to gradually, like, just wise up and just realize, you know, someone genuinely has a problem with this, they're a cunt and fuck them. And now I have 2 cabinets of anime figures.
It's a problem for different reasons.
I wouldn't call it a problem.
Oh no! That would have been so good.
I think that's the biggest thing with a lot of people, is they just need to, like, let go of, like, inhibitions and just fucking try things and see if you enjoy them. And it's alright to enjoy them. A lot of people don't seem to get that or realize that. You caught me going like, oh, but like my social standing or how I look to people, it's like, if you give a flying shit, honestly.
I still kind of do that.
You are a fool.
Like, I hate it because I want to like anime art, but then Twitter has the thing where it's
like,
basically retweeting.
Like, it's the thing, just like it. Like, who gives a fuck, you know? Someone genuinely hates it, fuck him, who cares?
I mean, they can unfollow, like, semi-recently.
Yeah, exactly.
What was it?
You got a poll asking about it, I remember that.
Yeah, I had a poll asking about it.
Which just was, like, stunning to me, because I was like, why? You know, like, just, it's your account, do as you like.
See,
you know, what the hell is this? And what the hell is this? Like a media browns?
It's rough. But what's it? I got not a plugin. Wait, maybe it is a plugin for Chrome that removes the like followers thing on the homepage of Twitter, so I don't have to look at it. So I don't know how many followers I have, and it's been really good because now I'm not self-conscious about it.
The only people I have following me is like immediate friends and occasional sex bots. So.
And moldy.
I'm moldy. Moldy. I would consider moldy pretty much there. If you can tolerate these streams enough to follow, then you know you're a friend to me.
God. That was close.
The only thing I wouldn't like in that sense would be like, you know, like pornography shit, because like people don't want to see it. It's like, all right, fine.
Yeah, it's weird because the thing about anime is like, even if it's not technically pornographic, it's like if the boobs are somewhat big, then it's like, oh, is that pornographic to people because it's anime? And I'm just like, I can't handle it.
I mean, that's more a problem with like people just being fucking weird and like somewhat like racist about that. So.
I don't know about racist.
No, it is. It's that same thing where like it's oh those foreign Japanese, they're so weird and fucking creepy, and it's like yeah, like you're not a racist cunt at all.
I mean, have you seen the GIF?
Oh, the entire country is just completely racist. Like completely as though they're fucking terrible. It's like yeah, okay. Just saying, more often than not, people saying that, American. Like what you wanna like. But yeah.
Follow so many artists, it would just be hell. It's like you can, I think there's an option on Twitter to turn off likes being retweets, but
I don't think there is, because that's all people complaining about. It's a lot. Holy fuck me.
But you have to do it on your end. It's not like I can say I don't want my followers to see my likes. It's that I don't want to see likes from people I follow. So it's like, I guess, hard to find. So
Ah, okay.
I'm like, well, that doesn't really solve anything. And that's like for all your followers. So it's like, well, I want to see what this person likes, but not what this person likes. What do I do? Well, Twitter's not going to give you the option.
And why would you design a competent site?
I just don't understand why not have likes as likes like it used to be. They're doing that thing where it's like, now I'm getting notifications of like, oh, this person hasn't tweeted in a while. I don't know how long those have been around, but
I haven't seen one of them. For what is that? Like, what is it?
like, it's like, oh, like 5 people you follow like this tweet, and it's in my notifications. Or this person you follow has tweeted in a while. Check out their tweet. It's like that'd be good to have, I guess, if I didn't just see everything on my timeline anyway.
If the site lets you, which is
if the site lets you, yeah.
Baffling design decisions I've seen in any fucking thing.
Well, I think I don't know about my notifications meta. I think it works though. If instead of refreshing, you go to the notifications tab. I can't reach that sniper.
I have a sniper rifle, so I can't handle it for you. I mean, I can, but it would be agonizingly slow, and we wouldn't get any eggs in.
Well, we'd be getting more eggs in if we had another cannoneer, I think.
Well, one of them is, but he's not shooting the sniper. I will. There, sniper.
There we go. Okay, that can actually work.
I don't know what these two dickheads are doing, but it's not gathering eggs.
Oh, you know what? You're kind of like morally obligated to be on Team Egg anyway, aren't you?
After fashion, yeah.
Why? I don't know why you would participate in this Splatfest. This one's stupid.
I mean, like, the topic doesn't fill me with content, so Why not get some turf war and I haven't done it in a while?
I can think of several reasons.
I mean, reasons for you, yeah.
Yeah, I've had like my meter on level 22 like full. Like all I need is one more turf war game. Even if I lose or don't do anything, I'll level up, but I haven't done it. And it just made me think, something I tweeted out right before the stream because that's when I saw it, was what if what if Salmon Run gave you XP?
There's no reason for it to.
There's no reason for it not to.
No, there is like it has no. You don't use any gear. You don't use any your own weapons or like any standard play or anything.
But like,
there's no point to giving you experience for the main game when you're not playing the main game.
I guess I could see that. It's like it depends on. Oh, good. Let's see, because of the grades. It depends on. Oh, we have a lever. If
Sick.
If it's like it meant to be a show of the total amount of time you played in the game, or the total amount of time you played the normal mode. But it would be nice because it would help alleviate the whole level unlocking thing that I hate.
I mean, again, like you're not playing the main game, so why would you get experience for the main game? You know?
Well, I'm just saying like overall experience, I guess. Because really, I could be level like 2 and people would think I'm a fucking noob. Meanwhile, I'm like doing all this shit in Salmon Run, you know?
I mean, if that's the case, you technically are a noob because you haven't done a lot of turf war then, are you?
But I know how to play the game.
Yeah, you know how to like, use the underlying mechanics. Like turf war is a different mentality, different way of play than Salmon Run, like entirely. There are behaviors and methods in Salmon Run you would never do in turf war because it would just get you fucking killed.
I understand what you're saying. I am just saying it'd be nice. That way I would actually have the E-leader.
I mean, you don't snipe though.
I know, but if I ever wanted to snipe, it would be there. Waiting for me. Like, why do you think I don't snipe? Haha.
Of course, like every single boss in the sun appears from that side of the map. It's like, oh, I'm gonna rush, like, oh, then there's a mouse, that's fine, I can get that, then a snake, and then, oh, tiny horde, it's like...
I mean, isn't that usually how Salmon Run works, though?
Never to, like, this number or extent.
Oh, I have a sniper, so...
You were sassing me for like, saying exactly that thing just 2 days ago.
This path. Oh,
No,
it's another one.
I got stuck in ink.
Like, we have not. Okay, that works. We have not been given the sniper when we're missing someone, please.
And that would require, you know, balancing the game or anything.
Have these two been here the entire game?
What, these two?
Yeah.
These two characters people were playing
No,
with?
these two snipers.
No, they haven't. They killed 2 of them and then they just respawn.
God damn it.
Oh, Jesus. And then at the very last second, just everything piles on and kills me anyway.
You had to keep moving. The range just wouldn't work. I guess it does go technically faster, because that was one of the worst Salmon Runs we've ever had, and it's still 50 minutes, so...
Yep.
Salmon Run is now faster. It just kind of makes you wonder why they would start you at, like, maximum meter, though.
To reward competent play.
But, like, why not have the meter go up to, like, 500 or something?
I mean,
like, the whole point of there being a meter is to show progress, but like, it's just not even there anymore.
we're in the top tiers, but we just not really more we can progress. So. Wrong one. Oh.
Oh, the tie-dye shirt. Which I could have bought, but then I would have to boot up the extremely slow and tedious Nintendo app. And then boot up the game just to buy it because you can only have one thing in the store at the time and you can't see what you have already ordered anywhere. So you never know if you can actually overwrite something that you bought 5 years ago but couldn't actually pick up because you weren't near your Nintendo Switch console. Either way, that was Splatoon 2.
Alright, over to the good game.
Wow. How do you like this game?